and cut yourself.
Nice. So positive.
What is the purpose of having this knife? To cut
So positive. It's pathetic.
lines?
So machine well. Stainless steel. Absolutely.
It's a rope cutter. That's what the blade is like that for.
It's a good knife. Good knife.
Michael,
Oh, Ribby.
tell us about the Eureka over here.
Hi. Hi. Mike Fitzgerald. Camper extraordinaire. Follow me. This is the Eureka tent. It's my brother's, because I couldn't afford to buy one, so out of his gracious generosity, fucking lent it to me. Nice guy.
I thought you looted that when you were in LA.
What's really nice about this is it's got the fly here, which keeps all the moisture off the tent. As you can see it shaking off, which keeps it drier in the inside. Open it up through the bottom. It's got a beautiful mesh. No mosquitoes get in here. Small mesh.
So tell us about your crush on Gary.
I'll get to him later. And me and Vinny were sharing this. We're like, we're bunk mates. These are our sleeping bags. Vinny sleeps on this side because I always sleep on the left side. And this is our air mattress underneath here, over here.
Very good, Mike.
And Vinny pumped it up, which is really nice because if you're sleeping on the floor, it kind of hurts, you know. But it's probably the best, kind of bed you're going to be sleeping in, except at home. So it's nice, and it's got the drape here, as I said. And I like it. It's very comfortable, and no water gets in. So I think Eureka can make a pretty good tent, except you can see here, that's where we walk in. And Clifford gave us a nice thing here in the bottom to keep the moisture out, which works really well, because I had no moisture on the bottom at all.
So you slept really dry last night, Mike?
Yeah, slept good. No water. It poured last night, too. Let me tell you, it poured, and we didn't have a drop of water in here.
Very
I'm
good.
pretty happy with it.
Very good. Let's go see what some of the other campers are doing right now.
Okay. Norm? What are you doing that for? Show the camera.
Do the other arm now.
Do that with mine.
You know a knife is sharp when it can shave hair.
If you like to deal with people, come in today and apply.
Is that how you got that bald spot? Here, see if that one works.
Experience with oppressive physicians is required. Dr. Clean is a fun place to work. It offers a very competitive salary and benefits.
Gary, show us about this,
to apply or call 791.
your tent here.
Light the lantern.
Come on over. This is an authentic reproduction model tent of a Civil War, 1861, 1864. This is what it was all about, and as opposed to Mike's little air mattress, what I have here is hay.
A bed of hay?
About 6 inches of hay. Sleep real good on it.
Was that white canvas duck?
Yeah, canvas ground cloth. It's all 100% duck. And it's not like Mike's air mattress. I leave the hay here.
What's this little feature here, Gary?
This is a custom-made lantern, and it does give off a lot of light.
Put the little candle in there?
And the wrought iron candle holder. The soldiers would keep them inside their tents so they can read at night. Wasn't much to do.
Very good.
I thought ship began with an S.
What's this? What's the species over here at our feet, Gary? What's this species?
Mike, you care to comment on this sad excuse for a tent?
This is what you call a poor man's tent. Really, there's really no other word for it. Maybe a piece of shit came to mind, but first night here, Wally didn't sleep in it. Slept in the truck. Pitiful thing, pitiful tent. So really, I don't have much more to say.
Steven, tell us about this dome.
Is this the one that got ran over?
Oh yeah, that's an interesting story. We forgot to bungee it down one afternoon, and it flew off the car roof, and a truck ran it over. And this is where you have the cut here. The poles have no shock cord, and I believe, if I'm correct, that there are tire marks. Yep, that's where the truck does it. The actual tire marks where it was run over.
On the thruway.
And on the New York State Thruway around exit 116, and it's still hanging in there. Still hanging in there.
Got a picture of Vinny's melted shoes.
And Vinny did a good job drying his shoes. You see he's melting the tips, he's contouring them.
And they're still not fucking dry.
Very nice, Vin. Very nice.
What are we having for dinner tonight, Steve?
We're having a 16-pound roast.
Mike again, don't you heard it here.
What?
It's
You
gonna be
take a
beautiful.
hot stone, not super hot.
Very
with the
nice.
coals. You
Getting
bring
those coals
stones
going,
in there,
Stephen?
Getting the coals
You
going.
take the stones, you can wrap them in.
Getting the
like
coals
a-
going. We're gonna have some
walk-in,
burgers,
not so hot.
some Jack and
Put it in
Ginger,
your shoe and you heat
some
your
hot
shoe.
dogs.
Let's go
couple
take a look at the
beers.
kayaks over here, Steve.
This is my original boat. Made in Canada, in Kevlar, 16 feet, 3 inches long, 24-inch beam, soft chined hull. It's a nice boat, got a little bit of flared gunnels. This is the newest of the fleet. It's an exact replica of a West Greenland boat. Men used to hunt out of this thing. 22 inches in beam, 17 feet 2 inches long. We're gonna get Cliff in this tomorrow morning. Gonna have a ball.
Wow, I was in this one today. This was great.
Cliff was out knocking himself dead, gliding across that lake yesterday.
Beautiful toys. Beautiful things.
Anisecuta, by the way, means pintail duck in Latin.
We'll get some videotape of that tomorrow.
Here we got Vinny's boots. Here they are. Vinny thought he was smart putting them by the fire and didn't realize how close he got them and he burned.
This is a survival tip.
It's a sub, yes, well, I'm going to make that point, Gary. If you don't mind.
Carry on.
So what happened is Vinny got them too close to the fire, started burning them. The whole reason behind it is he wanted to dry them out because they were wet. First of all, he should have sprayed them with silicone. He wouldn't have had the problem. Well, if you do have a problem with a wet boot, what I hear you can do, and it works
They don't
very
sell
well,
silicone in Queens.
is you can get hot rocks from the fire, and when they cool off just a little bit, you take them and you wrap them in cloth or whatever you have, like an undershirt, and you take the hot rocks in the cloth and you stick them inside your boot. And
And you
it works,
pour champagne in it
It
and
works
drink out
very
of it.
well. No, it does. It works really well. It takes all the moisture out of your shoe without putting your shoe next to the fire. You know, now Vinny has elf shoes. So
Interesting tip, Mike. Very nice.
just another hint from your Uncle Mike.
And always wear safety gloves.
Gary, what kind of marshmallow is that?
Well, you see, you can't really put coals in this type of glove because it'll burn it. So
Not hot coals. They have to be lukewarm. You can take them from the fire. And
Gary,
wrap
is
them up
that
and
one of
stick 'em in your
Robin's
shoes.
authentic cobweb killers?
that's what it is.
Yeah, that thing's fucking smoking.
Hey, who
Gary.
we missing? Walter John?
Yeah, he's fishing. He's fishing. Why don't you go follow him down there, and I think you'll probably catch him near the lake.
Is he lakeside?
He's
lakeside.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Here we're going to visit Walter John Bedcheck, who's fishing shoreside. Walter John, I understand you were out in these boats before. What are you catching?
Catch a little bit of everything today.
Let me just step over here.
Little pickerel. Catch a little pickerel. Little bass. And we're using crappie candy.
There was some perch earlier, wasn't there?
Perch. Some fish. A bit of everything in this lake.
Let me just scope this lake so the people can see.
Bailey's Lake.
Bailey's Lake.
Fish now. We can get it on
Make
Steven.
sure with that if you can. A beer batter.
What is that?
This is tonight's dinner.
This is now
It's
sterilized.
a 16.5-pound sirloin butt roast. It used to walk like this.
Whoa.
Boneless. Boneless. Main
God, it was
boneless.
hot.
Boneless. It was pretty cheap, only $2.50 a pound. It's a $40 piece of meat. Shit. Gonna cook it fat side up and let it bleed. Very
It's
nice.
like a branding iron.
that side up. We're gonna trim that
This
fat
is
off,
Vinny.
Steve.
And he's my
Trim
bed
that
mate
fat off with your
today.
knife.
Tonight.
Sure.
Well, so far he's been pretty good. He don't stink. He showers. And you don't fart like Gary. You don't stink like Gary either. But there's one thing about Vinny though. Vinny's sitting on my hot seat and he's wearing Steve's hat. The guy comes totally unfucking prepared. I lent him all my lures today to catch all the fish that he caught. And he should be fucking paying me right about now.
And he
about
got the
20
he caught the
bucks.
biggest fish today.
Oh, that's right, the biggest fish today. These guys didn't know what they were doing. They were up there with fucking worms and poppers. They didn't know what the fuck was going on. Me and
What fish did you
me
hit
and Vinny
by?
had rapalas. We went down to the far end and about
What
3
were
feet
they
of
like?
water. They were Rapalas.
Only the best for Mike Fitzgerald. He's got the best pole, lures, shoes, jackets, and ass.
And body. Why? Joey goes, he's doing it because the pocketbook in my pants. Every morning he has zippers.
And that's the last time he sees you.
He goes, zippers. He goes, what? He does zippers. He goes, oh, come on, Skipper. He goes, hi, Skipper, pretty bird. He goes, Skipper's pretty. Skipper's pretty.
Oh, he's a pest.
But he's not, his vocabulary is good, but he's on the...
Walter
Either
John.
exceptional or good. He's good, he's not exceptional.
Yeah. My bird is more
Ready for that Valhalla feast we're gonna have tonight.
That's
Steve's
not a
gonna.
bird, yeah.
Clifford's
I think we
gonna
got a
cook
kite
for us
on
this
there.
year.
I don't remember the name of it, but...
He's tending fire right now.
Clifford, what are you doing in the smoke?
Trying to get a shot at you guys.
You know when he
Look, I can come out of it. Still fly. I mean, look, I lost a bird. I loved a cockatiel, my first love. I mean, I love this fucking, yeah. Didn't you love him? That thing, you could take him up and throw him up like Play-Doh and catch him. He's like this, scratch my belly. And I opened up the thing.
That bird was a fucking
outside and
puss.
he clipped his wing. All of a sudden, whoa,
Mike loved that.
right out of my hand. You see him doing 360. I lost him in the summer. Went up to my next door's neighbor, went on top of his house. The foliage is so thick.
I'm sick of these bird sagas. I really am sick of these fucking bird sagas.
Steve, what's that, a hamburger?
It's a Dom DeLuise meatball.
My God, it's a fetus.
Clifford, we have to christen it.
Mike, it's a fetus.
It's christened, I bless
All right,
you.
it's the butt end. It's at the butt end of
It's a South American fetus cooked in a
Of-
butter
of
in a
a
beer
cow.
batter.
I think
fat
it's a
side
butter
down. We're
garlic
gonna sear
broth,
it. Sear
sort
it the
of.
next one. Sear it the next side over.
It's kind of ugly.
It's a boneless sirloin tip.
It's very ugly, bloody.
It's
It
gonna,
looks
it's gonna
like a,
devastate
you
us
know.
very shortly.
You know what I'd like
Like
to
it just
do?
was given
I'd like
birth.
to put a big hook at the end and then just drop it.
It will
and
be
go
basting in a
shark
beer
fishing.
batter supplied by Mike Fitzgerald.
Put a big old hook and go
With
for
cigar
You know,
ash.
does that remind you of something like that? They put a big hook in it and they throw it over.
Chumming.
You know?
Look at it. I don't think the
That man a
grill is
fucking
too hot
pal.
yet. Would you do me a favor? Would you collapse it down and put it right on the fire? No, leave it like that.
Groucho.
All right, the official time that this thing went on was 8:48.
I can synchronize it.
Okay, synchronized. 8:48, 9:48, 10:48.
Steve, my gloves, my gloves, use my gloves.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
hot.
we also have potatoes and corn to think of.
Oh, that's so. Just say one thing. It doesn't matter because I'm not cooking. But I thought, you know, the fat, they call it the kidney fat, the layer of fat that goes over the piece of meat. Isn't that supposed to be on top of the first half because the fat goes through the meat and makes it moist and not the other way around?
I don't know.
I think I'm right on that.
Absolutely. I don't cook giant pieces of beef like this very
Well, no, if you put it, it's called
I really can't talk about it.
In their rawness. But I need it now. Well, because we're not going to hurt this beast.
Nah, she's got to have 10 to 11 grams, slow.
That goes on that thing like that.
You won't go on that brown.
There's a lot of fat coming off that end.
Alright, well, you know what we do? Choke it a little bit more.
Now you're blackening it. So you're going to have a Cajun style butt.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
As far as getting a little out of hand, see, with that fat on the fat side.
All right, yeah, so, okay.
You see, the thing is so fucking big, too many chefs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy Christ.
Fucking forest
What do we
fire.
do now? Oh, my God. Fred Flintstone wouldn't know what to do.
It's a brontosaurus burger.
You ready? Hut, hut. 285. Do a Statue of Liberty video come around. And Mike's going to do a button
ridges
bump.
on the thing? It's like a Sizzler steak commercial. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey, I think it's good now. Cover you up that side right
Choke
there.
it. You gotta choke
Give
it.
me a little bit off the top.
Gary, are you with us? What's happening is, in my absence, no one knew how to cook, except Steven. He was getting bombarded by assholes. Well, what happens is, Steve is doing a great job in getting the meat seared up. So what we're gonna do is this flame's gonna go down real shortly, and your head chef will take control.
No, it's gonna bake. This thing is gonna last a long time. It's less look. And
contradiction
that's
on
4 inches
video.
thick, those coals. I just wish I could choke the.
What is it? The pyrotechnic guy's talking to the cook? Is he having a problem?
Cut. We're gonna try this again, all right?
Fine.
We had a problem with the pyrotechnic. He didn't realize what his status was. The pyrotechnic is in charge of coal. The cook is in charge of the making of the food. As overseer of the goods,
Vinny.
I think it's fine just now.
Pyro.
Twist it.
Pyro, twist the beast.
You gotta twist it. See, I need to choke the fire more.
Yes.
Mike, choke the fire.
I can't because I don't have enough rocks.
I'll piss on it. I told him.
It's okay. It's gonna sear. It's gonna lock on all the juices.
Very good, Stevie.
That's exactly what it's gonna do. It's not a joke.
I understand. It's a. Hey, look, this is a big piece. I've never even seen it this big on a barbecue, so
You say hi.
it takes a lot of TLC.
A lot of videos.
Hi, Cliff. How you doing?
No, not for you. Here's the camera. How you doing, Danielle? How you doing, Michael? It goes for you too, Goose. Here we are making the best of it. Yes, it rained on us all weekend. But as men amongst men, we've toughed it out, and we are here. And guess what? I don't know a guy who's having a bad time. Anyone here having a bad time? It's a beautiful
Fucking place
Mike,
sucks.
you having a bad time?
Ah, fuck you. I'll go French yourself.
Ow! And that's a take.
I'm talking to my kids, and Michael uses vulgarity like that.
How'd you pick out that piece of beef?
Come on.
Come on, tell me.
Well, the first question was the cross between a $30 piece and a $40 piece. And
how many pieces were there?
about 5,000. There was a wall of meat. There was a wall of meat about 6 feet high.
Well, what made you choose that one?
It felt good. It felt loose, and it was easy. It was tender. It said, "Eat me."
Did he talk to you?
We feel that way about women.
Did he talk to you?
Oh, we bet you feel that.
And what kind of an ass is that?
I don't know. It walked away pretty nice. No, this is a really good piece of meat. Very tender. I can feel it. Really tender.
What kind of an ass is it?
It's a sirloin butt. Sirloin butt roast.
You know, I never heard of a sirloin butt roast before.
Oh, this is the best ass you'll ever eat, Mike. Yeah, that's for sure.
No, it's a new thing to me, a sirloin butt. Usually you have a ham butt, boneless sirloin butt.
Boneless?
Yeah.
That's the ass end of a fucking cow. You're eating a friggin' ass.
Yeah, Stephen.
What more could you ask for?
More water on the fire?
Yeah, I think that might not be a bad idea.
Jerry! Vinny! You know, Steve was probably right when he said that was the best ass Mike has ever eaten. Because you know, although we haven't eaten it yet, I have faith in it. He is the pyrotechnic chef.
Walter John, what are you doing, Walter John?
We stocking. We're down to the last case of beer. Last case.
And that concludes this week's segment of the pyrotechnic chef.
Record, how big was it? It was about, this big.
Oh, we gotta get a fish story in there, Vinny.
Oh! Well, how big was the fish? It was about what, this big, right?
No, Vinny got the big fish. Vinny got the big fish. On your show, introduce him.
Oh, and this is Mike Fitzgerald here.
Hi, how you doing?
My sponsor.
He's a spokesman for Rapala.
Hi, this is Vinny, this is Gary,
Fitzgerald,
this is Steve.
Fitzgerald
My
Lewis
name's
here.
Mike. What happened today was a good fish story.
It was
Come on,
Fitzgerald.
I can pull out. I get I can get a hose and pressure right here. Right.
Hardwood is not good airborne. Not for this.
A lot of smoke, Vinny.
It's all right.
We're gonna multiply this twice.
And it's so pretty.
3.5 foot plank.
Yeah, the stuff is wet. Look how much catch it is. This ain't wet. Now, I said that to him. I'm telling you, you cut it in half. You had to put on the plank. Well, I don't want it on my tent either.
You're getting a lot of embers in the tent. Yeah, we're not in Biz Monday anymore.
I need one of you guys to do me a favor.
You're gonna get me kayak tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste the batteries. You got to get them in a kayak.
able to videotape me today. I was having a ball.
We'll get it tomorrow.
I need somebody to work part of this thing with me.
Going back and forth,
Rob, Ron, Cliff, anybody?
Because I have to go back if it starts right. I did that all night. What do you want to do?
I want to
I'll
just
put it.
pull it through.
Put it in 2 seconds, guy.
That's Gary's tent over there. There goes an amber. Make a wish.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good for nothing.
Gary has gloves.
Gary,
This has a lot to say about my fucking water. It's like cooler. Yeah, but the thing is they don't hold it. Yeah, but I wonder if the train's off, so it'll do. Okay.
Got burned! I got burned! Motherfucking bitch! Oh! It wasn't enough that she stole your heart. She come into it with your best friend. Oh! The bitch never liked me. Yeah, on his
for the week.
When it comes, you give a little bit to her, and you take most of it away, and you snip it. You're gonna do it daily.
I don't know who's doing the potatoes.
Everybody's doing their own potatoes.
No, come on. Somebody's doing the potatoes. They're
Where
wrapping
are we
them
gonna do them, in here?
You
Say,
do them in here.
they take about 4.5 hours, 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes. Potatoes are really good.
You know what I mean?
No, I didn't. You don't see any news or
No, that's what the whole thing was. It was like very hush hush.
I didn't hear anything.
That
We're all wrapped.
There was a big
gotta be,
blow up.
Oh, you got more wrapped ready to go?
I don't see any news.
No, but I'm saying the news didn't.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? If we say Leno, every driver would have been ridiculed with cameras, but you know,
And they were connected with like a red ribbon. And the silver part, you gotta cut that off. What? I cut it off the first day.
over here this morning.
And I tried to erase the truck is special.
Bait and tackle shop?
Yeah, the whole Depot's got it.
No, you bought the worms yesterday. Where? The bait and tackle
Oh,
shop.
they needed that. I saw these gloves a few times.
Oh, with the office?
Ben couldn't get it climbing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mickey's around
Gin
this
mill in
way.
there too, Walter? There's a little gin mill in there that we don't know about? Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
What's it all about? You know, I think when it all boils down together, you know what it's really cool? It's called camaraderie. Oh, fuck you, Steve. It's called camaraderie. And I want to say this before anything goes on. Is you get 6 guys together drinking beers with attitude.
You're on video
And
camera,
then-
Mike,
and
so
then-
you just told Steve to go fuck
Who's on video camera?
You are.
I just didn't see so many.
See, Vinny's over there.
No, it's like you have 6 people
Vinny,
together.
you
doing this?
drinking.
You doing this, Vinny? Go fuck himself. And you're on
Oh,
bloopers and
we
bleepers.
didn't know this.
Oh, I didn't see you, Vinny. Now you're ruining it.
He's on Friday night, Saturday night bloopers and bleepers. Come on down, Mike. Tell Steve to go fuck himself.
It's called
I know
attitude.
on camera, so if I shoot him in the head,
If you can get 6 guys together drinking and try to cook a fucking 40-pound roast and everybody's got a fucking say-so in it. Alright, sorry, it's late, but I just had to say this.
There's only one devil here tonight.
What are you doing with the camera? I just had to say this stuff to make things nice.
Yeah, turn that damn thing down. That's how it works. I love giving orders. Gary's the boss man. I don't love giving orders. He agreed with me.
I wanted to, Clifford, I was trying to do a congregational thing like that. You know, Clifford, I love you. You know, my name's Mike.
We'll probably regroup and hang out.
I just wanted to say,
We just
I mean,
stopped.
come on.
We just stopped a big Irish
Vinny,
fish fight.
And it could have got worse.
It could have got bad, but we
We put the quell
there's
on it.
Hawaiian chickens hanging out down to
quelled
the
it.
right. See the little Hawaiian
You
luau?
see 6 drunks who have
There's
all
girls
attitudes,
walking around with
but they all
belly
come
buttons.
together because of the 40-pound beef and everybody's hungry.
Did you flip these over the
Not
side?
yet, but they take a while. Don't do flip over because they're brown.
I'm gonna
Leave them the way they are.
ruin your whole
Lit up
His
bug.
ass.
Get his ass. Ooh, look at that
Vinny,
ass.
zoom in.
What, he
Oh
got
my
handcuffs
God.
on there? What
With a
kind of underwear is he
flashlight?
wearing?
How convenient.
Look at that
Now I
ass.
can see my way. Holy
Fucking ass.
smokes. My sausage can find its way with that goddamn mag light.
Gentlemen, we need a place to carve the beast. You had the cutting board,
man.
so we had the cutting board. Whoever set that up with the
You
knife.
see what happened? I tell you, 8.5 hours ago to clean this table up.
What?
And I go fucking French yourself.
He fucking yells at me, but
Okay.
I'm Mr. Preparation. Preparation H. Love it. Wow, you yell at me.
Jeez, I want to get you on a kayak.
Kind of wait till the fire dies down a little bit.
For 8 hours.
Mike, why don't you just take that whole grill and throw it right on top of this?
Flames too high for this fucking meat.
Flame's too high. It'll die down in about
Flames have been
2
too
seconds.
high for this meat for fucking 8 hours.
What's that, Vin?
The alarm.
There it is. There's my Coleman burning bright and beautiful. I tell you, Vinny, the way the wind's been shifting, I really never doubt the tent yet. But it's getting mighty close. Yeah, it's making my fucking, my fly actually dry.
Anybody get a Marlboro on him?
I gave him a clip that has one.
Can't go to the ground. I think he's gonna do me right till next week. He's gonna be tomorrow, Sunday. How those guys doing down there?
They're alright, getting little bites. It's the lake. I'm just saying it's the lake. Here's the kayak. Here's the other kayak.
Can't believe how the bugs are coming out.
Is
Big guy.